Good morning, lovelies. I hope you all are having an enjoyable weekend so far. Today I would like to take you with me through this Saturday morning, showing you my witchy routine and preparing a magical breakfast with you. It's almost 5, we better get going to catch the sunrise. In weekends, I love to take one morning just for myself to really reconnect with my thoughts and emotional needs. Unwind from the stress of the past week and have a moment to appreciate the momentary stillness and beauty of the world around me. Enjoying the song of the birds and the feel of the fresh air on my face. Watching the fine line of gold on the horizon where the sun kisses the dark of the night goodbye. Where I live, the day starts very early for most people, but in the weekends the fields lay silently and calm in the mists of the new day. With the sun rising, the choir of birds becomes fuller, and slowly the village down the hill comes to life. With the sun having woken once again, the veils of fogs are getting lifted and the air slowly starts to warm, making space for the smell of the first flowers carefully opening their blossoms after their nightly sleep. And that means for me to also slowly and kindly wake my body and mind. Some days I will do some yoga, greeting the sun. Other days I will do a little exercise in mindfulness, challenging myself to adjust to the sound of 5 different birds, feeling the surface of a leaf still wet with morning dew, or mindfully noticing the plants that have grown and blossomed since last week. Then I take a moment to be thankful for all the blessings I have in my life. And then it is time to get back home. Having nature and green witchery extremely close to my heart, I do try to be very kind to Mother Nature, using low-waste options wherever I can. And my daily bathroom routine is no exception to that. In order to cut down on use of plastic bottles and harmful chemicals, I use a mixture of chickpea flour and water as a shampoo. It works surprisingly great, makes your hair appear fuller and healthier, and it doesn't get greasy as fast. Overall, a win, I would say. Sometimes I will add some drops of essential oils to it to make it more fragrant. I either choose a scent that just calls out to me that day, or other days I will choose a scent based on its magical correspondence, helping me with my intention for the day. Another way to cut down on plastic is to use handmade soaps instead of shower gels. The ones I got here are made by a local green witch and are as well infused with different herbal blends, so I can match them accordingly. I just pop them into a little soap sock, and with that I don't even need an extra peeling since the texture of the sock already does the trick. Leaving my skin smooth and smelling like a peach. In the shower, I will usually direct my mind to more mundane things and go through my to-do list for the day. As much as I enjoy living slowly and mindfully and without haste, tasks need to be done and a household needs to be run. Which sometimes means thinking and remembering stuff for instead of for only myself. Working on YouTube videos until 1 every night has left my eyes with dark bags, so I will apply some homemade anti-aging cream made of geranium blossoms, lavender, ylang ylang and frankincense. I will share this amazing DIY beauty balm with you soon. First, I will hydrate myself with my favorite beverage, milky coffee, and then I will hydrate salt and pepper. And of course, we don't want to forget about our lovely green plant babies, because they also would like a drink. I love to take a morning stroll through my sun-filled garden, looking out for new treasures to collect and make into witchy food. Those roses definitely come in handy for a little self-love spell in one of my upcoming videos. Better subscribe right now not to miss it. But now it's time to wild forage for some breakfast ingredients. Going through the world around you with open eyes and a mindful spirit will truly open your doors to new inspiration, creativity, and possibilities. If you are German, Swiss or Austrian, you will know what this is. In many places in nature you will find a Dr. Kneipp natural water basin. I am lucky to have one just outside my house. Sebastian Kneipp was a Bavarian priest and one of the forefathers of the naturopathic medicine movement that is very big amongst green witches as well. You walk through the cold water for 1.5 minutes every day, which is said to boost your immune system, help with migraines and chronic ailments. According to Kneipp, alternatively, you can walk barefoot on fresh morning dew or soft snow. Let's keep our eyes open for some black elder, which will be the main star of our breakfast. In Celtic belief, the elder tree was sacred, symbolizing death and rebirth. In ancient Germanic and German folklore, it is said to have strong healing abilities for humans and animals alike, and that the mother goddess Holda, also known as Frau Holle, lives in it. Therefore, it is bad luck to cut down elder and will bestow evil on the one that does. It is custom to ask the tree spirits 3 times for forgiveness before reaping its blossoms or berries. In witchcraft, elderflower is used to protect from spiritual and physical attack, maintain fidelity and protect marriage, and for physical healing. Medicinally, elderflower are extremely healthy, containing high levels of vitamin A, B and C, and are a common home remedy for colds. I will tell you more in detail stories about the elder tree in my upcoming summer solstice kitchen witch video. The fragrant white blossoms make for an excellent culinary and magical ingredient in every witch's kitchen. Back home, I will enjoy the warm morning sun with my family. I love to share my passion and appreciation of the environment and all its living beings with my son as well, and hope one day he will also see the beauty and necessity in nature's abundance and diversity. Let's cook up some breakfast. If you lay the elder blossoms on a white kitchen towel for half an hour, all the bugs should have the chance to safely crawl out, if you don't want to accidentally drown them while washing the blossoms in cold water. Be very gentle by doing so that the umbels stay intact. For the other ingredients, check the description box below, where I have listed them for you in 2 different measurement systems. After cleaning, we remove the blossoms gently from the bowl, so they can dry a bit while we prepare the batter. We start by mixing flour with a bit of salt and a bit of vanilla sugar or a different vanilla substitute, whole milk, vegetable oil and some blonde beer. Alternatively, you can use white wine, sparkling cider or carbonated water. They all make for a light and delicious batter. Since I live in Bavaria, where beer officially counts as one of the staple foods going by the name of liquid bread, I will be using that. Now we want to add 2 eggs and then mix until we have a smooth and creamy consistency. Remembering, as always when doing mundane kitchen tasks like stirring, this is a great time to let your intentions infuse into the food. Just be mindful and work your magic. Now we will let that mixture sit for half an hour before actually coating the elderflowers with it. In the meantime, we can heat up a pan with hot vegetable oil, where we'll fry these delicious little treats in. Just take an umbel by its stem and then dip it into the batter. Most people enjoy a very light and delicate batter, so if you'd like that, just dip it quickly and then fry it on the hot oil. It should have the shape of a little fritter or pancake then, since the single stems will still be separated. My men unfortunately love all the carbs, so we're gonna dip that flour in until it's completely unrecognizable and then let it sweat in fat. The frying process maybe takes around 30 seconds per umbel. Just watch it carefully and then see for yourself when it reaches the desired color. Be careful not to burn yourself though, and maybe wear often mittens to protect your skin. After frying, just place the coated umbels on a kitchen towel to absorb excess fat. Now we want a lovely side dish with these as well. And luckily at the moment it is rhubarb season. Rhubarb as well is used in fidelity spells. Furthermore, it is said to increase male libido and protect from deadly infections. Isn't that just what we needed with what's happening in 2020? The rest of the ingredients are also to find down below in the description box. Let's peel that rhubarb. Its skin contains a lot of oxalic acid, which is a bit hard on our digestive tract, and we would like to avoid that. After, we cut the stems in thin slices. Did you know that rhubarb, even though it is used in many sweet dishes, is actually a vegetable? It is extremely low caloric, has a high amount of kalium, calcium, phosphor, vitamin C and fibers. It has a fruity but slightly tangy or sour taste that makes it so refreshing in pies, compote or wines. The leaves, however, are toxic, so you will want to get rid of those. We pour the rhubarb slices into a pot and cover them with a sugar and vanilla sugar, vanilla extract or raw vanilla bean, whatever you prefer. Mix it together and let it sit for 15 minutes. Like that, some more fluid will render out and leave you with a juicier compote. After you don't see any sugar anymore on the slices, you can turn up the heat to a medium. Add some lemon zest and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Stirring occasionally. If you'd like, you can add a hint of cinnamon And your compote is done once the rhubarb falls apart easily when stirring. And just like that, we have an ultra decadent and magical spring-summer breakfast. If you feel like that all the fatty fried goodness is not yet enough calories, do it like me and add some vanilla ice cream to the table. But jokes aside, it does go fantastically with the fried blossoms. I would strongly recommend to dust them with powdered sugar before serving as well. The flowery fragrance of the elder blossom goes heavenly with the powdered sweetness from the sugar, balanced out by this slightly sour compote. I hope you enjoyed this little witchy recipe and an amazing rest of the weekend. Next week I will be back with part 2 of my witchy hacks for everyday witchcraft, as well as a trip to the strawberry fields and a delicious creamy and light cheesecake. I wish you a happy Saturday. See you soon!